So open your eyes if you're comfortable. Again, let's just work through the head and neck. Gentle circles round in one direction. See how that feels now. And back the other way. And bring the head back to center. Inhale as we lift and lengthen. Let's lower that left arm down. Either ground the hand or drop the elbow towards the floor. And let's reach up with your right arm. Getting a nice side stretch. Think about really opening up that top shoulder and allowing your knees to relax towards the floor. On your next inhale, let's slowly repeat. Lift and lengthen. Let's lower your right arm down, dropping the elbow, reach up and over with that left arm. Again, opening up that top shoulder. And bringing it back to center. Inhale as you lift and lengthen, we're going to slowly forward fold. So make sure you know which leg's on top. Let's gently walk the hands away from you. Allow the knees to relax. Allow the head and shoulders to sink towards the floor. We're going to take 5 breaths here. And gently bring it on up. Reaching out with your right leg. So the right leg comes wide, or the leg that's on top, and the other leg bends in, okay? Inhale as you lift and lengthen. Exhale as we lower over that straight leg. We're going to do both sides. So you're just dropping it down again, relaxing the head towards the knee. Keep the knee and ankle soft as you gently lower towards the floor. Feeling the spine begin to round. And the head to relax, so allow the head to drop and the chin come towards your chest. From here, let's walk the hands towards you. We're going to lift and lengthen the spine and see if we can work through a few leg lifts. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower. Okay, let's aim for 5 to 10 reps. If you get cramped, just stop. Keep lengthening the spine. Shoulders away from the ears, really good. And shake it out once you're done. Inhale as we lower the same arm as leg under. We're going to reach up and over, so my left, lowering towards your right foot. Keep opening up that top shoulder and again allow the head to drop towards the knee. This one you should feel through the side body towards your hip. And slowly come on now. We're going to bring the other leg in front now. Inhale as we lift and lengthen through the spine. Let's drop the left arm down. Exhale as we reach up and over. Maybe you're dropping a little bit deeper this time, but really focus on opening up that top shoulder. Breathing into the belly and feeling some tension release through that right side. And exhale, release. Inhale as you lift and lengthen. Let's drop straight into the other side, reaching up and over with the arm. And coming back to center. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale as we forward fold, relaxing the head down. Feeling a gentle release through the hips, allowing the shoulders to relax. And again, the chin tucks towards the chest. In your own time, walking it back in. Lengthen out that front leg. Inhale as you lift and lengthen the spine. Let's see how it feels to walk through. towards the foot on this side, allowing the head to relax, taking 5 deep breaths. And gently bring it on up, working through those leg lifts, lengthening up through the spine, 5 to 10 reps. If you get cramped, just stop, give your leg a little shake. Lift and lower. One side's always a bit easier. Well done. 2, 1. Give it a little shake if you need to. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Same arm as leg drops and reach up and over with that other arm towards the foot, and just allow the head to relax towards the knee. And slowly come on out, really nice. Feet come wide, let's just loosen off the hips, open up the chest as we rock the hips, the knees side to side. Perfect, and we're going to flow through a gentle flow now, holding each position for slightly longer than normal, just to really loosen up. Okay, so bringing the body all the way around. Let's begin in child pose, stretching out the fingers, hips come back towards the heels. If you would like to drop the chest a little bit deeper, just bring the knees a bit wider, stretching out the fingers and just allow the chest to lower. Taking 5 breaths here. From your child pose, slowly come up to all fours as you inhale. Tucking the toes, lift the hips, find your downward facing dog as you exhale. 5 breaths, staying strong in the arms, lengthening up through the spine. You should feel nice and open now in the back of the legs. Maybe your heels are dropping a little bit closer towards the floor, but bend into the knees as much as you need to. You always want to make sure the knees are not collapsing in. Try and actively bring the knees out. From here, making your way up to a forward fold, walking the feet up towards the hands, bend into the knees. You can hold on to the elbows here. We're going to hold it here for 5 breaths. Rocking the arms side to side, feeling a deep stretch through the back of the legs. And this allows the head and shoulders to relax. As you decompress the spine, breathe into the belly still. When you're feeling nice and relaxed, let's drop the arms and slowly roll up through your spine. We're going to work through 3 big forward folds. So inhale as we reach the arms up, nice big breath in. Exhale through the mouth as we forward fold. Relax the head, shake out the shoulders, and we're going to slowly roll up through your spine, leaving the head last. Working through 2 more. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale as we forward fold. Getting a nice stretch every time. Slowly roll up through your spine. Let's do 1 more. Big breath in as we reach the arms up. And exhale as we forward fold. From here, ground in the hands. We're going to step straight into your high plank. Lower the knees and slowly bend into the arms, bringing the chest down. Reaching out with your right arm. We come into a straight line, hand in line with the shoulder. And just gently rotate onto that shoulder. Allowing the head to relax. With your left hand, you can support the body by placing it by your left shoulder. Relax the head. From here, slowly release. Coming back to center, reaching out with your left arm. Let's twist onto that left shoulder, relax the head. And again, use that right hand for support. And slowly unwind. Hands come underneath the shoulders. We're going to push up onto your knees. Stay here as we step the right foot outside of your right hand. So it's coming a little bit wider than normal. We're going to bend into that right knee. Allow that left hip to fully relax. This is called lizard lunge. Inhale as you lengthen through the spine. Either stay here or you guys can drop down onto the elbows for a deeper stretch. Make sure that you're comfortable and it's not too intense. Breathing into the belly and just allow the shoulders and head to relax. Taking one more big breath in here. On your next exhale, ground the hands in line with the shoulders. Take a big breath in as you lift and lengthen. Exhale as we twist, reaching up with the right arm. Same arm as front leg. Looking over that right shoulder. Really nice. And exhale, slowly release. Let's step this right foot back. Make any stretches here if you need to, and then we'll step the left foot forwards. Inhale as we lift and lengthen, coming straight into the other side. Relaxing that back leg. Either stay here or drop down onto your elbows. Holding for another 5 breaths, feeling that right hip fully relax. And on your next exhale, let's slowly bring it up. Hands underneath the shoulders. Take your time. Big breath in as you lift and lengthen. Exhale as we reach up with your left arm. Find that twist. Looking over that left shoulder. And slowly lower. Bringing that front foot back. Take your time working through any extra stretches if you need to, because we're going to come into pigeon pose now. You can either do recline pigeon, so both knees are bent. Okay, this one's nice if you're feeling tight in the hips. You still work through the same area, or we can lengthen out that back leg so the hips become square. Making sure that you're comfortable wherever you are. It's a big movement. There's a lot of muscle, big stretch. There's a lot of muscles involved around the back of the hip. So protecting the front of the knee, the front knee by flexing that front foot. We're going to relax the back leg wherever it is. Inhale as you lift and lengthen through the spine. Exhale as we slowly drop it down and come into that forward fold. So we're going to hold it here for 5 deep breaths, feeling some tension release through the back of the hips. From your balances and things, these glute muscles do become tight. So this is a really nice way just to relax the area. Breathing into the belly. Just allow the shoulders to relax and the head relax towards the floor. In your own time, ground in the hands, slowly roll on up. We're going to come back to down dog wherever you are and just pedal the legs, realign the hips. Bending into one knee at a time. And then when you're ready, let's go straight into the other side. So again, protecting the knee. Inhale as you lift and lengthen through the spine. Exhale as we drop it down. Breathing into the belly. Relaxing the head and shoulders towards the floor. When you're ready, slowly bring the body up, ground in the hands. Let's work through one more down dog, lifting the hips. Again, just stepping through the legs, nice and gentle, keeping the arms strong. Okay, so we're going to work through a frog pose next. This one's really good. If you feel tight in that squat position we did before, you can go side on so the knees are coming apart and they're protected with the mat. So the knees come in line with the hips, the feet come in line with the knees, and you can drop down onto the elbows, relax the head. Okay, I'll show you side on as well. I quite like it like this because you do actually slide, so it helps get into the stretch more. But wherever you are, lengthen through the lower back. Breathe in as you bring the hips forwards and exhale as you bring the hips back. As if you're doing a squat, the closer the hips go towards the heels, the deeper the range, and you do get more stretch. So you can just work for a little bit of movement there, bringing the hips up towards the head. Exhale as you lower down, hips towards the heels. Keep and lengthen the spine. If it's not too intense, let's stay here for another 5 breaths. Try and really lift the tailbone up. And you can either stay on the elbows, or if anyone's feeling super mobile, you can drop the chest down and reach the hands in line with the shoulders here. So like an overhead squat. Let's work through 3 more breaths. And then you want to come out the way we came in. So using the hands, really slowly bring the knees in. Gently sit the hips back, and let's just bring it straight into a child pose. Notice any sensations in the hips. Allow the head to relax and take a few breaths here. Really nice. We're going to work through 2 twist positions now. So inhale as we come up to all fours. We're going to reach up with your right arm. Take a big breath in. Exhale as we twist that arm through. Palm faces up for thread the needle. Allow the shoulder to relax down on the mat. You can look over that left shoulder. Nice, so the hips are high. We're going to hold it here for 5 breaths. You can reach up with that left arm. If that left arm is up, avoid just allowing it hang in the air. Bend into that left elbow and reach for your right thigh for support. Really nice. So if this is feeling good, you can either stay here, or you can also lengthen out your left leg, and that allows the hips to lift and you just get into a deeper stretch. Slowly unwind. So untangle that top arm, ground it on the mat, press through the palm as we bring the body back to center. Coming straight into the other side, big reach up with your left arm, open the chest. Exhale as we bring that arm all the way through again, palm facing up, hips stay high, head's on the mat. Maybe reach up with your right arm, right arm bends into the elbow, reach for that left thigh. And again, you can lengthen your right leg if you like. Breathing into the stretch, making sure that you're comfortable. And gently unwind, untangle that top arm, grounding it through the floor as we bring it back to center. Okay, let's bring the body round now for one more twist on the mat. Bring the knees up towards the chest first. Let's just loosen off the lower back, ground the spine on the floor, keep the head in line with the spine. Taking a few breaths here, and if you've got a twist that you prefer, feel free to choose that one. Or you can lower both knees to the right, pop a cushion underneath if you need to. If anyone would like to go a little bit deeper, you lengthen out the right leg and allow the left leg to go over towards the right. That knee's dropping lower, so the twist in the spine's deeper. Or you can add in eagle legs. So the left leg crosses over the right, the knees touch, and then you try and hook that left foot underneath the right calf, okay? If the left leg's on top in eagle legs, you drop to the right. Wherever you are, making sure that you're comfortable. If the knees aren't dropping onto the floor, pop some cushions underneath for support. The hands, again, place wherever comfortable, but you can reach them out in line with the shoulders to get a nice shoulder stretch. Breathing into the belly and just allow the body to relax for 5 deep breaths. And these twists and binds, especially the eagle legs, are really good to get into the joints. It helps with inflammation and circulation. Breathing into it, checking how it feels. And then really slowly untangle, bring the knees back to center, make any stretches here if you need to, and take your time to come onto the other side. If you're doing eagle legs, right leg comes on top. Inhale and exhale as you lower. Seeing how it feels on this side again, reach for props if you need to for the legs. Breathing into the belly and just allow the knees to relax towards the floor. And on your next exhale, let's slowly release, untangle the legs. Again, make any stretches if you need to before we go into your final neutral pose, Savasana. Add a jumper or blanket if you're getting cold. Pop a cushion underneath the head or hips if you need to. But we're going to find length in the body now. Lengthening out the legs, and you can bring the hands either side of you or one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest if you prefer. And let's just check in with the body. Take a big breath in. And exhale through the mouth. Allowing the body to relax onto the floor. Noticing any tension in the physical body. Maybe in the hips, the shoulders, the neck area. Just see if you can relax those areas. We're going to work through a little breathing exercise to finish. So we're just working with the natural breath, either through your nose or mouth, whichever you prefer or find most comfortable. And this will help calm the body and relax the mind. And the purpose of this exercise is just to focus on your current breath. Don't worry about the end goal of reaching 10. If you don't get there, that's fine. Or if you become distracted, just bring your mind back to the current breath. So taking a breath in and exhale for 1. Your next inhale is into the belly and exhale for 2, 1. Inhale and exhale for 2, 2. And we're going to work all the way up to 10. So you do 1 breath, 2 breaths, 3 breaths, 4 breaths, 5. And you count 1 breath, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 4, 1. And just making your way up, focusing in on the current breath. So I'm going to give you a few minutes now in silence. If you become distracted or lose count, begin again at 1. And then when you feel ready, bring the mind back to the body, working through some gentle movements through the ankles and the hands. You're more than welcome to stay led down and continue with the breathing exercise. But if you are ready to come up, slowly roll onto one side, bending into the knees, using the hands for support. Ground in the sitting bones, lift and lengthen up through the spine. Take a big breath in and exhale as you relax the shoulders down. And thank you for joining in today. Hope you have a lovely rest of the day. Namaste.